Hi everyone, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping in. I'm Rena, and in today's Boxes and Deals, I'm going to bring a new box to my channel. It's not a new box, it's new to me. I've seen many other YouTubers open this box and have always been intrigued, but just have never taken the jump because, as you see from the title, it is the Vino wine subscription. And in my opinion, I would rather buy my own wine, get my own selection, pay less. I guess I'm a little cheap when it comes to wine. Some of my favorite wines are in the $10 to $15 range. But that being said, during this time when grocery shopping is less frequent, number one, the need for wine is a little more frequent, number two, and thirdly, so I haven't gone to the grocery store at all. I will just say that right now. I've been in my own quarantine for over 3 weeks now. Well over three, about 4. I've lost count now. But that's because I do have lupus and several other autoimmune diseases. And the lupus for me, and does different for everybody, but for me, the organ that it attacks the most is my lungs. So point blank, I cannot get this virus because it could be quite detrimental to me. So I have been staying home, and my boyfriend has been very good about when he comes in, sheds everything that he's been wearing. It goes straight to the wash. He washes his hands. He sanitizes them in the car before he even comes in, and washes them when he comes in, goes straight to the shower, all of that. So he's been very careful. Anything that he brings into the house goes into a quarantine. If it's groceries that need to go into the refrigerator, they go in their own section in the refrigerator. Again, we do a lot of steps to make sure that it's better to be safe than sorry. Anyway, so the few times that he has gone to the grocery store, he goes as infrequently as possible. We just keep adding to the list until we absolutely need to go. And then he'll go in the early morning and grab everything. If we forgot anything, too bad. We have to wait till we really need to go again. So on his shopping trips, he has been able to find the wines that I've been craving. Like no Moscatos, like not a particular brand or anything, like no Moscatos, and those are my favorites. And right now I have other types of wines, but right now I've just kind of been in the mood for Moscatos. So I don't want him to keep shopping around. So finally I decided it was time to do the Vino subscription, and I'm sure their business is booming right now. You're welcome, and thank you. So the Vino subscription, it is $60, and it is a quarterly box, but it's $60 per quarter. You get 2 bottles of wine, and you can choose 2 reds, 2 whites, or 2 sweets. Generally Moscato, but not always. So you get your 2 bottles of wine plus some extra goodies, always valued at over $120 per box. So generally the wines are around $20 to $24, 20 to 25, something like that each. And then the rest of the box has extra goodies. So beauty, self-care, chocolates, anything that just makes you feel good. Kind of a self-pampering treat. Right now they're having a deal, and this is what suckered me in, besides all the other factors, is they are having a deal where you get a 3rd bottle included for free for the rest of your entire subscription. So if you keep subscribing, you can get that 3rd bottle each time. So you get 3 bottles of wine plus all the extra goodies. So your box is going to be valued at around $145 plus. This month, for the month of April, with the 3rd bottle, and I chose sweet wines, and I looked them up. Each of these is $24 value. So I think my box value is at least $175, at least, minimum $175 value. So that's pretty good to get wine delivered, free shipping. You have to make sure that you're home to sign when they deliver, because it is alcohol. So wine to your door, and I think right now that's a pretty good deal. I don't know if I'll continue it once everything is back to normal, but for right now, it's a really good deal. So each of the wine bottles comes in a box like this, a wine bottle holder. And then there is, dropping stuff, another box inside. I'm not showing you the big box that everything comes in because it's big. It's too big. And then inside that box is another box, and these are all the goodies. Oh, wine. Oh, wait. Vine. Oh, for me. And I think this month's theme, I don't remember what it was. I don't know if that's the theme. Oh, for me. So we'll open this first, and then we're going to do a wine tasting. I already refrigerated. Since I did the sweet wines. Now, one is a sweet red. So I don't know if I should have refrigerated it. I mean, generally the more tannins, the warmer you want it. So generally my reds, I do not refrigerate, but it's a sweet red. So I went ahead and refrigerated it. Now, I will say, I'm not a wine connoisseur. I like my wines, but I will not lie to you and say I know everything there is to know about wine. I like some reds, some whites, but I especially like my sweets. All right, so in the box, we get a desk pad, and I like this because there's a lot of space to write, room to write, and it looks like you can self-date it. So even if I don't use this right now, I can use it at any time. So that is very handy. And it looks like, so in this envelope right here came these little cards, and it looks like each card tells you about the items that came in the box. So that's cool. And that one is called Good Things Coming Planner. All right, glasses back on. 50 weeks worth. Let's see. Why we love this planner. Designed with fresh beginnings. All right. Okay. Moving on. All right. Next, we get a palette by Laura Geller. The Iconic New York collection. And it looks very pretty. And I generally don't lean toward neutral palettes, but for that reason, I don't have very many neutral toned palettes. So I was very happy to get this. Packaging is nice. And it's got the mirror and a, ooh, that's a nice, it's a little more stiff than the normal ones. Those are gorgeous. Some mauves. I love this color story. I'm just going to swatch a couple. So there's some of the colors right there. Very pretty. Very excited to get that. I was trying to see if these have retail values on them, but I am not seeing any, so I'll have to look them up for you. I was hoping that's what was on the card. It just talks about the products. It doesn't give retail values. Okay, next we have this gorgeous pair of earrings. They're gold bar earrings with the hoops. And I will either give this to one of my family members or put it in a future giveaway because I don't have pierced ears. Gold plated. And it's by EB & Co. Emily Bordner. Okay. And then we get this adorable tea towel. Well, no, it's a it's bigger than a tea towel. It's a kitchen towel. But it says Winegree. a state of anger over a lack of wine, causing irritability. And my boyfriend and I were laughing because we're like, that's a little applicable for right now, the state of a lack of being able to buy wine causing irritability. So thank you, Vino, for keeping that winery at bay. And then last we get a Candy Club. I was very excited about this. These are chocolate caramels, I think. Irresistible rounds of sea salt caramels covered in rich dark chocolate. So I'll probably taste one of these in between the two wines. I'll get it open so it's ready for me though. Okay. And this is by Candy Club, and I know they have a subscription as well. It's a full 7-ounce container. So those were the bonus items that came along with the wine. So we've got a planner, a towel, kitchen towel, a palette, earrings, and chocolates. Okay. Now, the bottles of wine that I received were these two. Well, I got 3, but one of them is a double. So this one is, these are all wine, these are all vented and bottled by Vino in California. This is Speechless 2018 Ruby Sweet Wine. And then this one is Mad Love 2018 Muscat, California. All right, and then we got 2 of this one. So I'm not sure which one was the bonus, the third bottle. If they always put 2 different ones normally, and then the third bottle is just the bonus of one of those, or if it's 2 of the same generally, and then the third bottle is a bonus different kind. I don't know. I hope that made sense. All right, I don't have any clear wine glasses. These are plastic, but I wanted you to see the color, so I have aqua colored because my kitchen is aqua. But, so these are my clear plastic wine glasses. So I'm going to do the red sweet first because it's definitely not a Moscato. I don't know if I've had too many sweet reds. Have you? Oh my gosh. That reminds me of a port. Sorry, took my voice away for a minute, but that is delicious. Holy moly. Wow, that is so full of flavor and sweetness, and it makes me think of, it said plum and blackberry, but it makes me think of a sweet black cherry. Let me see. That is so amazing. It makes me think of a port wine. It says, Speechless Loaded Ruby Sweet Wine has a flavor profile consisting of plum and blackberries, giving this port-style wine a rich, sweet profile. It pairs perfectly with full-flavored cheeses and chocolate desserts. Holy moly. And it says it left us so delicious, unexpected, it left us speechless. That's a good name for that one. That is so delicious. By the way, I'll show that to you again in case you want to choose it. By the way, they do have a $9.99 per bottle deal going on. And I don't know how many you have to purchase minimum to get that deal. I didn't really look into it since I got the subscription, but just FYI, that is going on if you just want to buy a bunch of, you don't want the subscription, you just want to buy some bottles. All right, now we're going to do the Moscato. I should have done the chocolate in between. But yeah, I should have done the white one before the red one. That one's delicious too. It is definitely a Moscato. A lot lighter, obviously. But after that red, that was so delicious. Yum. And you can believe I'll be finishing those both tonight. Alright, so I'm going to try the chocolate. I was about to say I'll bite into it to show you, and then the whole thing went in my mouth. So the Moscato, I mean, it tastes like a good, sorry, that's very chewy. Tastes like a good sweet Moscato. It's not overly sweet. It's not dry. It's not like some Moscatos where I'm like, this is not a Moscato. It's more too dry or... It's the perfect in-between. A nice light wine. Alright, I'm going to try that one again. Definitely not one to go with chocolate though. It tasted sweeter before I had the chocolate, but I think it would go really good with cheese or even a cheesecake or berries. I think it would be nice with those. Not so much with chocolate. All right, and one more sip of this. I can't say enough about if you like a good port, this, you will be amazed. This is absolutely delicious. If you've never tried a port, it's full-bodied and rich but sweet at the same time. It's really hard to describe unless you've had it. And the funny thing is, I've been looking for a good port for a long time. The ones that I had that I absolutely loved were from St. Augustine in Florida. So I've been on the hunt for a good port. And yes, I live in California, wine country, go figure. But I hadn't had any ports here in California. I need to go to Paso Robles actually and go do some wine tasting out there. But yeah, living in California country, I've had some wine tastings and I have some favorites. But if you have any wines from Paso Robles, obviously Napa Valley, everybody knows that, but Paso Robles is a good winery, has several good wineries as well. Opolo is one of my favorites. I don't know if they sell across the country or not. Anyway, so I'm rambling, but if you're looking for a good port or have never tried a port and would like to, right here. Again, this is only sold on Vino, so you can buy them individually. You can buy a box of several bottles. Like I said, I don't know what the minimum is, or you can do the subscription, but there's a few different options on there. And I did see something about referring a friend, so I will see if I can get you a discount code by including a link for you, and I will put that in the description below. What did you think? Are you looking for wine right now? I enjoy a good glass of wine. It just kind of calms my nerves and just helps me to get a good night's sleep. I don't drink it all the time, but it does help with mood. Let me know what you think. Do you drink wine? Do you have some favorites? Or is there something else that you like to drink? Let me know in the comments. I love hearing back from you. And have you ever tried any wine subscriptions before? Let me know. And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. One happy camper now.